like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next week. I'm staying consistent now. I'm staying consistent now. But yeah. Yo.
A little awkward about last video because I did say I'd see you next Saturday, and it's 2 Saturdays ago. It's 2 Saturdays later. So what up, players? So I let AI choose my workout regimen, and here's how it went. In January, I wanted to start fresh. I wanted to do something new, New Year's resolution, something like that. And if you recall, when I made that video back in January, I did make a regimen using ChatGPT. And so this week was the last week of said regimen. The whole regimen was supposed to be get me stronger, get me stronger, get me stronger, get me stronger. So, does it work? Yes. Is it some kind of crazy complex thing that AI did to make this program? No. It's just kind of just basic shit that everyone tells you on the internet, like progressive overload and just be consistent for real. The big thing was progressive overload. Me myself, I haven't really dabbled in progressive overload too much because my attention span is really small, and as this program went on and on, I started to get really bored with the gym because just doing the same shit over and over again and staying at the same weight, I'm like, I don't feel like I'm growing. I don't feel like I'm progressing. But the last week of this program, I decided, you know what, let's check my stats. Let's shoot for some PRs. And so the big answer to the big question is, did I get stronger? Yes, I did indeed get stronger because I was adding 5 to 10 pounds to my compound lifts every week. And so naturally, my body was getting used to the previous weight as I continued to add on. I ended up being able to squat 405 pounds and deadlift 445 pounds. I did all that shit in 2 months. My PR for deadlift was like 425, and my max squat was 385. My max bench, on the other hand, did not go up. Almost got that shit up, man. I was so close. I took 2 attempts and I just couldn't do it. And so I think it has something to do with my diet, and also I stopped taking creatine. Any little thing helps, to be honest with you, right? Like, keep protein, keep taking your creatine, drink your water, shit like that. Like, just the little shit, it adds up. And so I feel like if I was still consistent on that with my eating and drinking water and creatine and stuff like that, I probably would have gotten it up. Now, let me tell you about how it was. When you make a new regimen, you're pretty excited. By you make a new regimen, I just did the regimen that ChatGPT told me to do. It's pretty cool. It put it in a spreadsheet for me. It divided it into weeks. It was pretty cool. But after that, it was a bunch of rinse and repeat and add a little bit of salt. Just do the same shit every week, add a little bit more weight, do the same shit. One thing I do find difficult about staying on a program is consistency when you work a lot. And so my job requires me to, stay over or do double shifts and shit like that. And so it doesn't really leave a lot of room for being consistent on some days. Some shit's out of your control, and that's okay. It happens. You're not supposed to be perfect. And also, my sleep has been terrible. I have not been getting 8 hours of sleep, and it's been a while since I've really put that into priority. And so going to this next phase for myself, I need to prioritize sleep, diet, and just my water intake, because the more water you drink, the more you release. The more you release, less water retention and less water weight you hold. look leaner that way. It was pretty simple. Follow it every day. You do your shit. And yeah. Did I grow? It's not in strength. Like size-wise, I don't think I did, to be honest with you. I think I stood the same weight. I don't, but you know, I'm about 178 to a 182. You know, on a good and bad day, I stood the same weight, but I got stronger. And so I don't know what that's about, to be honest. I don't. Maybe I lost some fat and added some muscle. Maybe I gained some muscle. I don't know. But am I leaner? I like to believe that I'm a little leaner than before. I feel flatter for sure. I feel less chubby. I feel less puffy. But I still kind of feel the same. But like my legs, I feel like my legs got smaller actually. I wasn't prioritizing too much machines or nothing like that. It was mainly like the squats. And dude, I was going crazy on those squats, man. Like it was to the point where like you ever see like bodybuilders and they'll talk about their leg day. They'll be like, man, before leg day, I'm scared. Bitch, you're scared? Fuck, you do. Like it was like that kind of shit. Cause like I'm like, fuck, I gotta squat 320 pounds for 5 to 6 reps for 4 sets. And to some that might not be a lot, but for me, oh dude, that shit is pain and agony. One thing I can say about this program, it fucking worked. It may not, just because it's ChatGPT and it's kind of just common sense, just progressive overload and then take a to progressive overload and then deload after the program's done. That's kind of common sense. That's kind of what you do. And so my max squat is at 405. My max deadlift is 445. My max bench is still 285, but I'll get to 290 at least in 2-3 weeks. And honestly, I stood the same weight. And so to be honest, I see this as a complete win, and I see this as a learning experience, because I do want to incorporate the workouts that it told me to do, like hip thrusts, leg press, an arm day. Dude, to be honest with you, man, like arm day, like today was arm day for me, and I was dreading going into the gym.
There's nothing more that I want to do right now than nothing. Tired, but I'm not. With each step is just dread. Feeling like benching, right? But am I gonna bench though? And like, I still have to like do curls and tricep extensions and shoulder press. Dude, I don't want to do none of that.
Let's talk about my next phase. Let's talk about it. So I've been looking into science-based lifting. And by looking into, I just made a post in saying, hey, can someone explain what science-based lifting is? Because I have no idea what these people are talking about. To be honest, I've kind of been a science-based lifter that added the compound lifts in the lift. And so now for my next phase, instead of doing, what was it? It was basically so the AI program, it was like lower, upper, a leg day with squats, then chest with chest press, and then it would be back, and then it would be another lower day, mainly hamstring focused, and that's where my deadlifts were, and then my arm day. So now I want to do an upper lower rest push pull leg split, because it's new and I feel like I like it, to be honest with you. I think I'm gonna like that break between the lower and the next push day, because just going consecutively every day back to back, it gets a little old, and so that will give me a chance to like actually enjoy life and go outside, especially as summer's approaching. And so like one thing about this, it was like a very strict program where like I was doing nothing but making the gym a priority, and when I wasn't making it a priority, I felt like shit. And it was also setting me back because I wasn't being consistent. Having that break between the lower and the next push day I feel like that'll be pretty good for me in my social life, or just me in general. I need new hobbies, man. I need to go do something. I've never had like a upper day, like just chest, shoulders, back, biceps, triceps, fucking the whole shebang. And so I'm gonna do that, and then also lower day. I don't know. To be honest, I really like the machines at my gym, especially for legs, because they're all like different. Like I have a hack squat, a pendulum squat, a leg press, squat rack, and then leg extensions, single leg extensions, single leg curls, sitting leg curls, laying leg curls. It's like, dude, I got the whole crash course of just leg exercises. My lower day and my leg day is gonna be pretty like stacked. For the more upper shit, it's basically the same shit. Like I have T-bar rows, barbell rows, like yeah, I have a lot of row options, like cable rows, cable, T-bar, barbell, and machine. Lat pull downs, I have pretty good amount of variety for lat exercises as well. And then chest, yeah, I do. I just need to be more strategic, because I noticed that my pecs, they are more middle dominant than top and bottom dominant. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to incorporate flat chest press on one day, and then an incline on the other day. I don't know which one it's going to be. I don't know if it's going to be on the upper day or the chest day. And then also I plan on incorporating dips as well, especially these next 2 to 3 weeks, because I want to increase my bench. And so I heard dips do really well for your bench press, and so I at least want to be dipping 2 plates. I used to dip 2 plates, and then when I switched over to this program, I stopped dipping. I stopped a lot of shit. And so I feel like I should continue. I feel like I should take the information that I got from this previous program and put it into my own for this upper lower push pull leg split, and just make it better. And also on top of that, I want to cut for summer. And so I don't know if I should start now or if I should start next month. Next month, it's like 2 weeks from now. And so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to not binge eat, but like go in a slight calorie surplus, get my weight up, keep my track my protein, track my calories, drink my water and creatine, go for that bench PR. And then after I succeed with that bench PR, then I go into the cut for summer. My boy has been talking about, let's go for runs. And I stopped running for cardio, man. I'm not gonna lie, I stopped running. So this is gonna be a little challenge. We ain't gonna call it cardio. We ain't gonna call it running. We're gonna call it road work. But yeah, this is just like my next phase and like what I want to do. And so I haven't done too much research, but I've been looking a lot into, I think his name is TNF and Clark Kent and shit like that. And like I'm looking at their routines. I'm like, I used to do that. So like I didn't even know like I was like a science-based lifter. But also, like, I don't understand what's science-based about it. Because, like, I got a few replies on that post, and it was just them, like, you gotta focus on the stretch and 2 sets of till failure. I'm like, I do that anyway. Like, am I accidentally a science-based lifter or something? I don't understand. I'm just gonna be doing that, but incorporating the big 3, because I still want to be strong at the big 3, and I still want to I think the big 3 are cool. I think squat, bench, and deadlift, I feel like those are the fundamentals of the gym, man. Like, it's not like people are excited to do those things, except squatting is agony, dude. I'm excited for this next thing. I'm not someone that likes to stay doing the same thing over and over again for a long time, because I just get bored and I'm not excited about it anymore. And when it comes to the gym, I don't want to lose that. I don't want to lose that part of me where I'm just like I don't want to get to age like 25 and be like, yeah, I used to be really into the gym. No, I'm gonna be like, I'm benching 405 tomorrow. Like, I'm good. Anything to keep the flame going. And also, like, with content and everything like that, I want to, like, this daily week challenge, it's obviously not working for me. And so, like, I want to spit out some content weekly, but if I don't, I want to at least take that extra time to put more effort into the videos, like doing cinematics or doing a little story or doing some kind of music segment or something like that. And so, like, you know, my channel's not big, but for people that are consistently watching, there will be times where I won't be consistent. And so it's just quality over quantity, and I really want to show that I care, but I can't show that I care if I'm just putting shit out. But yeah, dude, we got that 405 squat, bro. I could not believe that. I'm 178 pounds and I'm squatting 405 pounds. That's fucking, like, dude, like, I was proud as fuck. Like, when I squatted like 385 back in December, like, I kind of had problems with my knees, my form wasn't right, yada yada. But this, it was like pure, like, get that shit up. And then I racked it. I didn't feel no discomfort, no nothing. I was just exhausted, bro. 445 deadlift, that was on a whim. I was talking to one of the bigger guys at my gym, and he was like, yeah, I used to compete like a few years ago. And he was like, yeah, the max my competition was like 445. I was like, bet. And so I did that shit. And I feel like I could do more on a good day. Like, I really need to prioritize my rest. I need to prioritize a lot of things. And so, like, there's a lot of stress going on right now. My cortisol levels are up here. They should be down here. Life's hard, you know, especially at this age. Holy shit. You see the gas prices again? $5. $5 fucking. You are dead ass. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It's a little, you know, a little boring, a little just informative. If you care about like what I'm doing and stuff like that, if you want to keep up to if you want to be up to speed to where I'm at right now, this is where I'm at. And so the next video is gonna be better. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to like and subscribe and be tuned in for the next video next week, hopefully, or 2 weeks from now. At most 2 weeks, but I want to get I want to get a new video out next week. And so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. A lot of yap, a lot of lecture, a lot of just updates. So, yep. Have a good one, guys. God bless. See ya.